God's advice today. God's counsel for today. This message was lovingly prepared to bring peace and guidance to your heart. If it touches you, feel free to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell. That way, you'll keep receiving uplifting content. Stay with us until the end. We've prepared something special with great care. Discover something life-changing. In the first comment, I left a special prayer and an opportunity that could open doors you never imagined. God said, "My beloved child, the moment has come when what was hidden from your eyes will begin to manifest so clearly that you will know it is my hand at work. I am closing old cycles and breaking patterns that have repeated for years, draining your hope and trying to steal your faith. These cycles seemed unbreakable, but now I myself am opening paths you once believed were impossible to walk. Are you seeking a deep spiritual change in your life and in the lives of those you love? Imagine attracting wealth and abundance in less than a week, while blessings pour over you daily. It all begins with a simple 1-minute prayer. To discover how this technique can transform your reality, click the link in the first comment. Every step you take toward this journey not only benefits you but also supports our channel and the dedicated team that brings this valuable content to you. Do not wait any longer to begin this journey of spiritual and material transformation. Click now to learn more and start your path toward a fuller and more abundant life. Places that once seemed like locked doors will open before you, and what blocked your progress will become harmless. It was not by chance that I sustained you until now. Every tear, every silence, and every whispered prayer has been heard. Just as the wind changes the direction of the clouds, I am changing the direction of your story, leading it to a destiny of peace and fullness. See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it? I am making a way in the wilderness and streams in the wasteland. Isaiah chapter 43 verse 19. Even the situations that seemed permanent are about to turn into living testimonies of my power. What I have prepared goes far beyond what you can imagine, because my love for you knows no limits. Get ready, for this is the time when the promise and the fulfillment meet in your life. My beloved child, the moment has come to turn the invisible into reality. That which you patiently and faithfully waited for, even when it seemed unreachable, is about to bloom before your eyes. I knew every moment when your heart was filled with hope and also every moment when doubt tried to enter. I remember every silent request you made, not only those you whispered softly in prayer, but also the ones you kept deep inside while doing simple tasks or gazing at the horizon seeking an answer. None of those unspoken words were lost. They rose up to me like a precious fragrance, and I have already set in motion answers that will go beyond what you imagined. When the time comes to see, you will have no doubts. You will know it was me, for my actions are not limited by human logic. Many have tried to extinguish the flame I lit in you, some close enough to wound you, but I am the one who confirms your identity and strengthens your mission. Comment, I trust in the love of God, He is my refuge. My child, do not waste your strength trying to prove to the world who you are, because the truth within you has an appointed time to be revealed. The faithfulness you have maintained, even without recognition, is precious to me. I myself will show everyone the authenticity of what I placed in you. Until that day comes, do not forget how I sustained you when it seemed impossible to go on. You have crossed seas of difficulties and overcome mountains that many thought impassable, and that was not only because of your strength, it was my arm that lifted you up. But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles, they will run and not grow weary, they will walk and not be faint. Isaiah chapter 40 verse 31. Even when you could not feel my presence, I was there, and that is how I will remain. The same hand that sustained you yesterday is the one guiding you today. Comment, even without seeing, I trust that the Lord sustains me. I am faithful to fulfill every promise I made to you. I know how much you have given, loved, helped, and cared, even when you received little in return. Every act of kindness you have sown, every gesture of love you offered without expecting anything back, has been recorded by me. Today, I declare that all the love you poured out will return to you multiplied. It is not only about material blessings, but about a peace that surpasses all understanding, about steady steps and a heart secure in my presence. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Jeremiah chapter 29 verse 11. The weight that now feels too heavy is nothing compared to the victory that has already been decreed over your life. There are battles you cannot see, but I have already determined the outcome, and in it, you win. Comment, God's plans are greater than my fears. Even if, in human eyes, everything seems the same, the process is already in motion. Much of what I am preparing is happening behind the scenes, where your eyes cannot reach. You will see clear signs that I am working, unexpected answers, connections that will open doors, clarity emerging where there was only doubt before. Even in small things there will be messages for you. The restlessness that appears out of nowhere, the discomfort in certain environments, the sudden tiredness without apparent cause, all this is a reflection of a spiritual conflict I am resolving right now. Today I declare that confusion will be undone, the weight will be lifted, and peace will take the place of uncertainty. My presence is filling every space of your home, every corner of your heart, and every thought that inhabits your mind. Where I am, chaos cannot remain. Did you know there is an effective method to attract more financial prosperity? This technique can help transform your deep-rooted beliefs and change the way you perceive reality. It was something that had a great impact on my life, and we would like to invite you to discover this special practice. When we trust that God wants to act in our lives, we gain the courage to ask Him directly. God desires to bless each of us in a unique and wonderful way. That's why it's important to seek His blessings with faith and confidence, believing that He has a special plan for you. If you would like to support our work and the team that is dedicated to bringing inspiring and transformative content, we invite you to learn more about our product. The link is available in the first comment, so you can discover how this technique can also help in your journey. Your contribution helps us continue sharing messages that make a difference. We sincerely thank you for your trust and support. My beloved child, all those situations that weighed on your heart, that legal process that seemed endless, that sickness that kept returning, those decisions others made that affected you without you being able to prevent them, all of them are now in my hands. I have already placed them under my care, and nothing can take them away from there. Yes, changes are coming. Yes, wholeness and restoration are on the way. What seemed dead will receive life again, not by human strength, but by the power of my word. I formed you to be strong, to withstand storms, but not to live worn out and without strength. That is why today I bring a new certainty to your spirit. You will be renewed from within. The exhaustion that drained you will give way to expectation. The feeling of being lost will be replaced by clarity of direction. Even your body will feel the impact of what I am doing, because I am bringing well-being, balance, and vitality. Where before your steps were heavy with fatigue, you will walk lightly, because I take care even of the things you don't notice. The time of hiding your emotions has come to an end. Now it is time to open your heart to what is emerging. But understand this, the new thing I am bringing is not to change the world around you first, it is to change you from the inside out. I want you to allow me to lead every area of your life, especially those you still try to handle on your own. When I lead, nothing is lost, it is only rearranged for your good. What seemed gone will return in a way you could never imagine. A sense of completeness is beginning to surround your life now. Feel it and receive it. This message did not reach you by chance, but as my personal invitation. I am preparing your heart to live experiences that are still beyond your sight. It all begins when you surrender completely to me. My dear one, speak to me now from the deepest part of your being. I trust in your ways. And from this moment on, pay attention, because what I will reveal will resonate in every part of you. That gentle feeling that is beginning to rise in your heart is hope blooming again. Things that seemed unreachable are being brought near by my hand. I am changing the course of decisions that others made against you, rewriting chapters that seemed final, transforming the improbable into concrete proof of my faithfulness. None of your battles have been in vain, my child. Every silent tear was a prayer I heard from the depths of your soul. I know you wonder why certain answers took so long, why time seemed so slow even when you kept the faith. But I tell you, the waiting time was not a delay, but preparation. In the silence, I taught you to listen. In stillness, I sharpened your inner vision. Even when you thought nothing was happening, I was building something solid, lasting, and eternal within you. And now, because your heart is ready, I will lead you into experiences I have prepared especially for you. How many times have you given yourself completely and received little in return? How many times has your kindness been met with silence and indifference? And yet, you stood firm. That is why now I will bring justice and restoration into your life. Child, I know there is someone you love who is now far from you, and this separation has weighed heavily on your spirit. I want you to know that I am working gently and carefully to bring back what has drifted apart. This will happen in my time and in my way, not yours. And when I restore this connection, it will not be a simple, superficial reconciliation, but a full and complete restoration. You have invested so much of your time and energy to care for others, to make sure they were safe, stable, and at peace. But deep inside, you also needed someone to care for you. Now, I am the one who cares for you. I am healing the old pains of your heart, those that time alone could not erase. I am healing the difficult memories, showing you that there is no wound so deep that my love cannot reach it. You are far too precious to carry your pain alone. Do not let your care for others make you forget the unique path I am building for you. My timing does not compare to the world's pace. While you thought you were late, I was laying the foundation for something far greater than you imagined. So, do not be troubled by what you cannot yet see. What I have prepared for you is so perfectly aligned with your purpose and your essence that it must be revealed at the right time, and when it comes, it will be far greater than you expected. I know you have experienced moments when you were ignored by people who should have supported you, and that rejection hurt deeply. But listen to my promise, where you were not seen, I will honor you. Where you did not receive support, I will give you my strength. Where love was withheld, I will pour out my favor upon you. You will no longer carry the weight of feeling excluded, because today I wrap you in the fullness of my acceptance. In my presence, you will once again find the sense of being whole. I know there were moments when you wondered if your silent thoughts reached me, if I truly heard you. Today I say clearly, I heard everything, even the most discreet desires of your heart. And not only did I hear, I am responding with precision and care. I want you to know, my child, that everything happening now is part of a divine alignment. Every detail is being adjusted so that the promise will be fulfilled without flaw. I am opening doors that once seemed forever closed and removing obstacles that previously kept you from moving forward. Places where you experienced pain will become places of testimony and joy. People who once failed to see your worth will begin to see what I have always seen in you. And in the meantime, I will renew your strength daily. It will no longer be an exhausting race to reach something that seems to slip away. It will be a journey of rest, where each step is taken at my pace. I am not in a hurry, because what I am preparing for you is eternal. While many seek quick fixes, I work to build something that lasts. And when you look back, you will realize that every apparent delay was actually protection and preparation. My beloved, I want you to understand that nothing in your life is outside of my control. The battles you face do not surprise me, and no situation is impossible for me. I have seen the end from the beginning, and I know exactly how to transform your story. Do not fear the changes that are coming, for they are part of my plan to take you to a higher place. The winds may blow strong, but they are not coming to destroy you. They are coming to propel you in the right direction. The tears you have shed are watering the seeds I planted, and soon you will see the harvest. Keep your heart steady and your faith active. Continue trusting, even when you do not understand, because what I am doing now will be a reason for gratitude for the rest of your life. Now, I bring resolution to what seemed to have no solution. What was stolen will be restored. What was destroyed will be rebuilt. And what was delayed will move forward quickly. A new season begins for you, and it will be unlike anything you have ever experienced. This season will be marked by clarity, firm decisions, and unshakable peace. You will not need to force anything, for I myself will align every detail at the right time. Homes will be restored, relationships will be healed, and opportunities will open naturally. Everything will fit together with the smoothness of knowing it is not coincidence, but divine providence. Comment: God is aligning everything in my favor. My child, every prayer you have made for those you love has been recorded in my heart. Not one of them has been ignored. I have seen your cry for those who have drifted away, for those who need a reunion with me, and I am already touching each one of them. I am changing stories, breaking chains, and restoring families. This season will be marked by deep reconciliations and by a renewed awareness that I am in absolute control. Keep your eyes on me, for the work I began in your life will be completed. And when you look back, you will see that every tear and every weight were part of a greater plan. It will not be coincidence, it will be a fulfilled promise, and it will be greater than you ever dared to dream. My beloved child, today I come to speak to you with clarity and love, so that you may understand that every moment of your life has been accompanied by my hand. I know you have been waiting for answers, feeling doubts, and experiencing the frustration of paths that seemed blocked. But I want you to know that nothing you have lived through has been in vain. Every pause, every obstacle, every silent struggle has been carefully orchestrated to prepare you for the new phase that is now approaching. You do not need to understand every detail of what happens around you. It is enough that you trust me, for I am the steadfastness that never fails, the safe refuge for your soul. Where there was uncertainty, I bring clarity. Where there was fear, I bring courage. And where there was loneliness, I place my constant presence. Every aspect of your life that seemed lost or meaningless is being aligned according to my plan, and soon you will see that everything was necessary for your growth and protection. Comment, I trust in the love of God, He is my refuge. Remember the situations you were about to abandon, those in which you felt there was no way forward, and the weight of the world seemed to stop you from continuing. I saw every silent tear, every moment you held back your emotions so as not to burden those you love. And I tell you, do not give in now. While you were thinking of giving up, I was already preparing a new beginning. And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him, who have been called according to His purpose. Romans 8 verse 28. Every apparent closure of doors was only a redirection toward something greater. And when everything unfolds before you, you will understand the value of having remained steadfast. What seemed lost will be restored completely, not just recovered, but transformed, renewed, and exalted. The barriers that once limited you will become open paths, and hearts that were once indifferent will be moved to bring help and love where you once felt emptiness. My beloved child, there is a new breath entering your life, and you will feel a subtle yet powerful change around you. Conversations will become gentler, understandings deeper, and peace will find its dwelling in both your inner and outer spaces. I bring not only visible changes but transformations that begin within you, in how you see the world and yourself. Small steps now will give rise to great wonders, and you will realize that life will no longer depend solely on external events, but on the inner strength I grant you. Everything begins within your being, in your heart. Today I touch you and open your inner vision so that you may see as I see, with love, care, and perfection. The new era approaching is full of grace, power, and meaning. You were made to shine, to be light, and to witness the beauty of my work in your life, even when you once thought yourself lost or forsaken. Comment, my hope is in God, He illuminates my path with His presence. Remember the places from which I have already guided you, the times I kept you safe even when you were unaware. Look at the paths that seemed blocked, my child. Now you understand that every detour, every apparent obstacle, was a necessary step to lead you exactly where you are meant to be. Everything is falling into place, and you are beginning to see the results of my planning. Pleasant surprises will arise, the right people will appear to help, and hopes you thought lost will return with renewed strength. All of this will happen so evidently that there will be no doubt of my intervention. It is not luck, nor chance, it is my care and purpose flowing in your life. The peace I place within you does not depend on what happens around you but resides deeply in your being, offering security and calm that no one can take away. Comment, I remain serene in God, His peace governs my heart. Even when chaos seems to dominate your external reality, this inner peace will guide you, protect you, and grant you discernment. When anxiety tries to invade, this tranquility will remain firm, because I am with you. My presence already surrounds you, and where I am, despair cannot stay. You do not need to understand all the events to trust, simply open your heart and allow me to lead. My greatest work in your life comes from your dependence on me. Every pause, every closed path, every apparent refusal has been a redirection toward something greater. I am goodness itself, constant and unchanging, and all that I have done and do is guided by absolute love for you. Every detail of your life is being transformed with purpose, and I am present in every step. What once seemed slow or impossible will be revealed perfectly, bringing joy, fulfillment, and accomplishment. The life I have prepared for you is abundant in peace, love, and meaning. Remain in my embrace, listen to my voice, and let me guide your paths. Everything necessary for your good is already being provided, simply remain in trust, knowing that I am faithful, and that every promise I have made to you will be fulfilled. You are loved, seen, and cared for, and nothing can prevent my work from fully manifesting in your life. What I spoke about you long ago, and which seemed forgotten, is now being awakened. Everything is aligning so that my promise may manifest. The right people will appear at the right time, and good things will become evident without any effort on your part. What I declare always comes to pass. Just prepare your heart to receive the manifestation of my work. Harsh words, injustices, and criticism hold no power over what I have created for you. I lift you up, correct imbalances, and open doors of opportunities that once seemed closed. People who did not see you before will now notice your presence, not for your personal glory, but so that others may recognize my care for those who belong to me. What you need now is the deep certainty that you are seen, loved, and prepared to receive what I have reserved for you. With love, God. I hope this message has been an inspiration to you. If it touched your heart, write Amen in the comments and share it with someone who also needs to hear this word. I invite you to click on the first comment, where you will find a special prayer and a suggestion to strengthen your spiritual journey. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to receive more inspiring content like this. See you tomorrow.